All right. Awake and refreshed. On a brisk morning. Ah, there's the dock over there. Doc.
What can I do for you?
Oh, radiation.
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
Ha, you're funny. Yep, here's your 100 caps.
Okay. And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice.
I like this one. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Let me see what you got.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Hey, I'm paying. Okay. I'll take your couple of rataways. I'll take your Simpax and your turbo. Alright. Maybe I'll sell you some crap. I guess I put everything else in there. Yeah, whatever. We're good.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Thanks, Toots.
Later.
Later, Doc. Okay. Now then, back to our random exploring. Let's go ahead and head over to this southern Nevada wind farm. That looks like fun. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Heading towards the wind farm. My goal now is to get most of the map explored. We'll spend at least a couple of episodes doing this before we move on to the next expansion. Oh, Lord. A good chunk of pre-war money. Oh, shit balls. Yeah. Shoot at my dog, will ya? This is actually becoming a pretty fun pastime now at this point. Plus, they end up giving me tons of shit to vendor and lots of ammo. So, hey, man, I'll take it. Rexy! All right. Okay. Super select. Okay. Oh, here, let's go ahead and bust one or two of these healing powders. Do that. Okay. Oh, looks like we got some of these motherfuckers. Okay, we're going to... Let's go ahead and do something fun. Just for the moment while we take care of these rat-like bastards.
Guess old guys are tougher than we look, huh? Guess my eyes weren't playing tricks after all. Wow!
Nice one, Raoul. Alright. Did we get them all cleared out of here? Okay. Alright, let's check out the maintenance shack. Nice little shack here. Have to remember there's just some good scrap parts in here. Okay. Some good scrap in there. We'll have to just remember that for later. Of course, there's probably a ton of things that I've already forgotten in our adventures in the Mojave. That's alright. Who knows how long we'll stretch this playthrough out. What are we up to? About 34, 35 episodes? An average of 45 minutes each. 45 minutes to an hour. Not too bad. If nothing else, hopefully this playthrough can be entertaining and perhaps some people can learn some things through it. Number one, that having a chem build in the playthrough, totally feasible and actually kind of fun. Hey there, buddy. Alright. Camp Forlorn Hope. Wow, this is a good-sized camp.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey, buddy.
We're all gonna die out here. They're out there right now waiting for us. Waiting to kill us. We're all fucked.
Hey, man, get a grip.
My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We're all going to die here. So why don't you just leave me alone?
Okay. How are things around camp?
You kidding me, man? How are things? They're all fucked up, that's how things are. Everyone is either starving or dying out here. Left out to dry by the rest of the NCR. Fuck this place.
Good grief.
I'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Okay, man. Talk later.
Yeah, whatever.
Jesus, dude.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. Oh, the latest news coming your way right now.
Wow. Pretty grim vibes around here, man. Camp Forlorn Hope Jail. Okay. Alright. Okay. No more named NPCs in here. Let's see if we can find another one. Forlorn Hope letter. Dear Ma and Pa, if you're getting this letter, then I'm sure you've already heard the news. I'm sorry, but know now that I'm in a better place. Tell Mikey I did good, okay? You were the best family ever, and I hope I've made you all proud. Good grief, man. Hey, Buster.
Look, unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
things look pretty rough around here.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
Well, you seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
Oh, what makes you say that?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
Huh. Well, you want me to look into it for you?
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Okay. Wow, man. Hey, Doc.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
How are things around camp?
The Legion has been hitting us pretty hard lately. Lots of casualties, not many people I can save.
Oh. I have some questions for you.
What would you like to know?
Well, never mind. I'll talk later. Okay. Good grief, man. I suppose when people are desperate... Hey.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear war.
Hey.
We're kind of busy around here for social calls, so if you're not here to help out, just stay out of my way.
Well, what do you need, chum?
I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on taking back Nelson from the Legion. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson.
Oh, okay. I guess I can help.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey there. Hey there, chickie.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
All right, what's up?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
Huh. You know, you'd think that the NCR would be pretty concerned about this kind of thing.
I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job.
Huh. So you think someone's listening on your broadcasts?
Less than a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
All right, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
All right. Talk later.
Bye.
Okay. Let me see here. Well, there seems to be a mission marker that stops right there, but I can't tell if there's anything, significant about it. Alright, let's just talk to Quartermaster Maze then. Hey, man.
If you're looking for supplies, I'll make this easy for you. There aren't any. But something tells me you're not here for that. What do you want?
Pilati sent me to help you out.
So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get.
Alright. How can I help?
The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found.
Alright. Where should I start?
I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between here and there. I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything.
Alright. Sounds good. Talk later.
We really need those supplies, so don't take your sweet time finding them.
Alright. Come on, gang.
We won't go. Quietly.
Well, come talk.
What
Hey
is it?
there.
What is it?
I wanted to check on the troopers that came from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
Alright, cool. Talk later.
Later.
Okay. Ow, gee whiz. Hopefully nothing bad happened to them. Thankfully, though, we've been tearing through these legionaries like Doritos on a munchie binge. Uh-oh. Got some critters up ahead. Lunchtime, Rexy. Oh, that was beautiful. This is a pretty sweet shotgun. FYI, folks, this is called the dinner bell. I got it recently. Ah, fuck. Forlorn Hope letter. Forlorn Hope letter.
I guess old guys are tougher. Get up, boss. I mean,
What do we
that
got?
fits with your
Oh,
schedule.
these bastards. Should have known. Boom! One to the dome, Jack. Well, let's see what the dinner bell repairs with. Okay. Nothing that I have. Okay. Well... crapola. Alright. I guess that's that.
Hello?
Oh, yep. Hey, Buster.
I still don't have any supplies to spare. Is there something else I can help you with?
Well, lucky for you, I found the supplies.
I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. He'll want to know about this.
You got it, chum. Alright. Hey, Mustache.
Back already? What do you need?
I helped Quartermaster Mays.
I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
Hello.
Alright. I mean, I already talked with Dr. Richards, but, let's see if we need anything else. Hey, Doc.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
Pilates sent me.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
Not really.
Without any medical experience, you're not going to be much use to me in here. However, you can take this status report back to Major Pilatley. It's a very important task, and I think I can count on you.
Okay, fine.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on...
Hey, Mustache.
Back already? What do you need?
I did all I could. It wasn't much.
I heard from Dr. Richards. Too bad you weren't able to help him with anything. But we all can't be doctors. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam.
Do you have the troops to retake Nelson?
Not really, but we don't have much choice. If you help out more around camp, I could spare some additional men for the battle.
Oh. What's the intel on the Legion forces there?
Reports have the Legion forces at Nelson sizable, but not insurmountable.
Give me a minute to do some stuff.
Come back when you're ready.
Alright. We'll take a look. I know that we've got a few, Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, Ranger Station Delta. That's going to be north. We'll go ahead and do that one real quick.
quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We will upgrade these Ranger stations. I think I've visited at least half of these or more. Let's see where we are. Headed straight for it. Should be able to fast travel to the rest of them. What do we got here? Alright, there's one. I have a feeling upgrading these ranger stations ought to be a fairly big help.
We won't go quiet.
What's up, buddy?
The Legion can count on that.
Hey there. Okay. Hey.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
Take it easy. I got new radio security code updates.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Alright, talk later.
Sir.
Hey.
Okay, what's next? Ooh, we got one way the hell out there. Okay. Next one, we will go ahead and hit Ranger Station Alpha. It's going to be to the northeast. I wasn't necessarily planning on helping out the NCR this much, but they definitely have a very old world military feel to them. Back when we believed in democracy. Back when we considered ourselves to be a constitutional republic. Back during the golden age of civilization. Before the bombs dropped. Before everything went haywire. Whoop. Where are we at? Yep, looking good. We're headed straight for it. So there's definitely a lot about the NCR that I like. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. All right.
Hey.
Hey there, mustache.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Yeah, well, I've got security updates for your radio.
All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though.
Oh, I'm better than a trooper. All right, talk later.
Don't get killed out there.
Well, don't worry about me. All right, that one's done. On to the next. Oof, that one's quite a ways out there. Calville Bay. Yep, I've been out there before. Alright, might as well. Okay, then we are headed north. Northeast. Make it out to all of these ranger stations. I mean, truth be told, I do have a full ranger outfit. But personally, I like wearing Joshua Graham's outfit myself. Very nice. Alright, here we go. Almost there. Ooh, come on, man. What's shaking, gang? Hey, buddy.
If you're here to sell something, we don't want any.
Yeah, I'm here to sell you the security update codes for your radio.
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
Oh. You have extra ammo, huh? Mind if I get some?
It's not my call to make. You'd have to clear it with Ranger Erickson.
Okay. Talk later.
Careful out there.
Ranger Erickson, huh?
Hey.
Hey there.
What brings you to Ranger Station Bravo?
Tilden said you had a whole bunch of ammo. Can I get some from you?
Sorry. It's against regulation for me to give away NCR supplies to anyone not stationed at this post. Wouldn't want you using it against us.
Oh, give me a break. Alright, talk later.
Yep.
Using it against you. He has no idea. Okay. Let's just go all the way out to Foxtrot. Okay.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Oh. Hey.
I brought the updated radio security codes from Forlorn Hope.
Oh. Well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
Yep. Alright, talk later.
Watch out for Great Khans.
Oh, you have no idea. Alright. Almost got it. Ranger Station Echo. Alright, yeah. This is the, Hey,
Hello.
buddy.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
I've got the updated security codes from Sergeant Reyes.
What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
Alright, talk later.
Yeah.
Okay. Ranger Station Charlie. Well, where the hell is Ranger Station Charlie? Oh, there it goes. Well, what the hell, man? How come it wasn't marked? Okay. Alright, we'll run inside real quick. Ranger Station Charlie audio log. Oh no! Ah, fuck! Ooh. Somebody got him! Oh! Fuck balls, I should have known better. Okay. Wow, man. Oh, no. Shit. Well, this is not good. Alright. Time to head back. What were we in the middle of? Sergeant Reyes!
Welcome back.
Every station except Charlie has been given the new security codes. Charlie was wiped out.
The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
All right, what is it?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
All right. Have you heard anything unusual about any of the other ranger stations?
Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason, while Bravo hasn't requested a resupply in a while. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but that's about it.
Oh. All right, I'll investigate and let you know.
Thank you, and good luck.
All right.
Bye.
Oof. Oh. Ranger Station Delta. We'll check that one out because it's right here. Hey, man.
No sudden moves and you and I will do all right. What do you want?
We've been hearing, strange reports about Legion super mutants.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Okay. What are you doing out here?
Keeping watch on the river and looking for anyone trying to cross it. The Legion likes to send infiltration teams over on rafts.
All right, we'll talk later.
See you around.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Headed over to Alpha. Hey!
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
Reyes sent me. She's curious about there being high casualties at this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Really? Reyes was receiving information that says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
Okay. How could she have been wrong about that?
There are other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Okay, then. Alright, we'll talk later.
So long.
Okay. Now we're gonna check out Camp Golf. Or no, Ranger Station Foxtrot. Okay. We'll check out Ranger Station Foxtrot. Hey, Nutty.
Yeah?
I need to confirm your report about Great Khans with trained death claws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Oh. Okay. Alright, talk later.
Be careful out there.
Hey, Reyes.
Welcome back.
The Rangers' versions of the reports sent to Camp Golf don't match what you've received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
You got it.
Bye.
All right. Let's go ahead and go back to our nice little 45. First, we're going to do a hard save. And we're headed to Camp Golf. Funny thing is, I remember we had already done like some little quests for Camp Golf many episodes ago. We were here trying to boost morale. Had a whole bunch of whiny babies here. Okay, here we go. Oh, what the hell? What's going on here? It's asking me to come in here? And then what? Okay. I guess I just gotta look for this motherfucker. Nope, not in here. Nope, not in here.
Evening.
Hey there. Right. Nope, nope, nope. None of you, none of you. Nope, not you. Oh, there we go. Hey, man.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you ever stop talking?
I didn't realize you were in such a hurry. I get so used to sitting in this chair and listening to radio reports, sometimes I forget people are getting ready for war out there.
Okay. I got something I need to talk to you about.
Shoot.
I'm investigating some intel problems for the technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
Okay. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes. But coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Okay. So why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Okay. Any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person.
Okay. What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Okay. So where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Okay. So how did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
Okay. And what happened to Graham?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
Uh-huh. It's not like I don't know, but that wasn't the end of Graham, was it?
It's not that clear-cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Yeah. Look, man, here's the deal. I know you're the one who's been manipulating the intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Any day now. Any day now.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, Bob.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs, and I've talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Okay. How does spreading false information help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
Okay. But what does it accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Okay. Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Okay. But aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
Well, what do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
Okay, well, what are you going to do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined.
That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Well, I'm sorry, Hanlon, but I have to turn you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Evening.
Hey, buddy.
Rangers, this
Hard
is
to
the
believe
chief.
this place used to be a luxury.
I know I
resort,
can
huh?
ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad
We
news.
won't go quietly.
I
The
messed
Legion
up.
can count on that.
Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I
Uh-oh.
wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road.
Ah, damn, he
I
locked
wish I
himself
could
in.
explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for him.
That shot came from the chief's office.
Motherfucker.
Bad choice of words.
He took himself out.
Why did you do it?
Alright, well.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
I'm gonna need to maybe just
We won't go quiet.
push you out of here a little bit. No? I really want that, gun, though. Okay, good. Alright. No harm, no foul. Okay, well... I guess that's that. He just took himself out. Okay, then. Let's take a look at this gun real quick. Ranger Sequoia. Another nice little pistol there, huh? Ooh. Well, that was really sad. Okay, then. Well, we're ending on a sad note.
Teach you to mess with me.
What?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Okay.
Whoa!
Watch out!
Alright. Well, I don't know what's going on, but... we're gonna come in here... and we are just, going to go ahead and call it good. Well, that was a really funny and crazy, somber little playthrough there, helping the NCR. I tell you what, man, the NCR, even though I was waxing on earlier, they sure are depressing, aren't they? So, here's where we're at. Mr. House wants me to wipe out the Brotherhood of Steel, which I don't want to do. The NCR are really depressed and holding on to some weird fantasy. I don't know if it's weird, but they're holding on to the old world and doing a great job at it. They keep things in order and they protect innocent people for the most part. So I like them. I'm just not so sure what I want to do anymore. At first, I thought I was on House's side. I'm not sure if I want to be on the NCR side. Now, if I go back to that robot that Benny had, yes, man, I'd be able to take over New Vegas. Can I trust myself with that kind of power? Sure, because I'm not going to do anything. I would just take out Mr. House, help the NCR, take out the Legion, then I could just put all the robots on autopilot mode to protect the Vegas Strip. Let everyone just kind of mill around freely in the region. I'm totally cool with the NCR being here. I'm totally cool with the Brotherhood being here. Hell, I'm okay with the Great Khans, as long as all they do is stick to drug dealing and don't really do their best not to hurt anyone. Oof, what a conundrum. But we still have 2 major expansions left to do, and probably after we get done helping the NCR here, we'll get started on those. I guess this will be the first time that I say this, even though this is way at the end of the episode. You should probably say it at the beginning of the episode. But if you're enjoying my content, click like right now, please. And then hit subscribe. If you like it enough, hit the bell. I guess that's all. Okay for now.